Well, local leaders in the parts of Queens that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez represents are calling on FBI Director Kash Patel to take on the crimes and the gangs. That, they say, is getting worse. All of this is getting worse, despite a massive NYPD crackdown that started last year and resulted in hundreds being arrested. Here to discuss is Republican candidate for New York City Council of District 25, Ramses Frias. Ramses, so great to have you on. I'm going to show you, I was in your district with you at some points. Let's take a look at this flashback so we can show people what her district looks like.
After 7 p.m., you cannot walk around here.
In the corner, every a week, you heard somebody was killed, somebody was beaten.
I feel very unsafe, truly. I've had 3 times someone try to assault me, try to pull my gold chain.
So, Ramses, you live there. I was there just about a month ago. Same thing. I saw some of the same stuff. She's out fighting the oligarchy. She's on a tour with Bernie Sanders in Wyoming and all over and California. What's happening in your district? Why isn't she there?
She's an absentee landlord. She never comes around. She doesn't want to, face the facts that this community is going under. We are facing so many issues, from prostitution, violent crime. Gangs are just taking over our streets, putting their tags up everywhere and making things so uncomfortable for all of our community members.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about the prostitution, because when I was there at 9 in the morning. I was there at 9 in the morning until around 11:30, and I saw dozens of tricks being turned there. I don't understand why she's fighting the oligarchy. Why doesn't she fight the pimps who are exploiting the women in that district? It was very sad. Very young girls that I saw involved in this trade. Also, she's been fighting deep fake porn, because I guess that happened to her. She doesn't care about the pornography on her own streets.
It's just horrible. Human trafficking is at an all-time high in our area. And it's almost as if the politicians in the area are trying to make it legal and make it a regular thing. We're trying to stop this at all costs. It's
such a great point, Ramses. She actually calls them sex workers. She's trying to normalize the exploitation of women by pimps and so forth. No woman wants to be in that trade. No woman chooses it to walk the streets at 9 o'clock in the morning turning tricks. It's ludicrous for her to say that. The other thing that was happening was just straight up crime and women not feeling safe walking the streets. Those interviews that I saw were in October. And you see right there a lot of the illegal immigrants starting businesses there on the streets, while business owners had to, work their whole lives to get, pay for a license to sell alcohol when somebody's selling alcohol on the streets. How is the business community reacting, and what is the situation of the citizens? Are they actually asking AOC to account for why there's so much neglect in her district?
The citizens, are met with muted answers. No one responds to us. If you reach out to her office, nobody's saying anything. Same issue is going on with other politicians in the area. Our businesses are suffering. A lot of doors are closing, and then the doors that are opening are just more brothels. These are the things that this community does not need.
You're running for office against AOC. What's your message to the people in your district?
Well, I'm running for City Council District 25, and that's versus Shekhar Krishnan. And what I have to do is try my best to restore the balance here and bring back a community that's well-loved and has so much to offer. We're tired of being stepped on. We're tired of being used, and we just want to live peaceful and tranquil lives, just like everyone else. Everyone here wants the American dream.
That woman in the video said she only cares about her Washington and her money. The first woman that we interviewed, that's what she had told me. Let's see if she makes it to our district and starts doing some work there instead of fighting the oligarchy out in Wyoming and California. Ramses, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. God bless you all.
You got it. We reached out, by the way, to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's office for a statement. We haven't heard back.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.